So, today we're going to dive into something pretty cool. We're looking at how just one university campus, way out in Dadu, Pakistan, is actually plugged into this huge global vision. It's all about connecting local students with a top tier education. All right, let's jump right in.
Okay, to really get the picture here, you've got to start with this number. The parent university, Sukkur IBA, is ranked somewhere between 601 and 800 in the world. So just let that sink in for a second. We are not talking about just any local college. This is a university that's on the global stage, a real benchmark for quality.
So, that global ranking, that's our launch pad. Here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll look at the university's big vision. Then, we'll see how they're reaching beyond their main campus. After that, we'll zoom right in on Dadu, check out what the big advantages are for students there, and wrap up with the legacy of opportunity this whole thing is creating.
All right, section 1, a university's big vision. You know, it's that old saying, to understand the branch, you've got to understand the tree. So let's start there and really get a feel for the scale and the vision of the main institution, Sukkur IBA.
So the first thing to know is that Sukkur IBA is not some small, specialized school. Oh no, it's a massive, comprehensive university. I mean, look at this list. They're covering everything from business and engineering to media and math, all the way up to PhDs. That kind of range means they have this incredible foundation of expertise and, a ton of resources. And their vision doesn't just stop at the border. It's totally global. Check this out. They've got partnerships with universities in China and even Ireland. This means students can actually go study abroad, get that international experience, and then bring all that knowledge back home. That's a huge deal. Okay, so here's the big question, right? You've got this university with a global mindset. How do they make a real impact on the ground, locally? Well, let's get into how they're taking that world-class vision and planting it right in the heart of more communities. The secret sauce to their strategy is this idea called a constituent campus. So what does that mean? Well, think of it like this. It's a way to plant an authentic branch of the main university in a different town, but, and this is the important part, it runs on the exact same standards and has the same support system. And, the campus in Dado isn't just some random, isolated experiment. Nope, it's actually part of a whole network. They've strategically placed these community campuses all across the Sindh region. The goal? To smash those geographical barriers and bring top-notch education to people's doorsteps. Okay, so now that we've got the big picture, let's really zoom in on our main focus for today, the Benazir Bhutto Shaheed Institute of Management Sciences, right there in Dadu. So let's just lay out the basics. It was founded back in 2011. It's a public institution. And here's that key term again, a constituent campus. All that means is it's 100% part of Sukkur IBA University. It's just physically located in the city of Dadu. Simple as that. And the name itself, well, it's incredibly significant. It's a tribute to the legacy of former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto. And what that does is it ties the Institute's mission to this much bigger national vision of creating educational opportunities and driving development for the whole country. Now, the Dadu campus is super focused. They're not trying to do everything. Instead, they're zeroing in on these really high-demand programs that are the core strengths of Sukkur IBA itself. We're talking business administration and computer science. And that's so strategic, right? Because those are exactly the fields you need to build a skilled, modern workforce. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What does being a constituent campus actually mean for a student who's sitting in a classroom in Dadu? What's the real tangible advantage for them? This is the most important part right here. There is zero difference in academic standards. A student trying to get into the Dadu campus has to meet the exact same tough, competitive criteria as someone applying to the main campus in Sukkur. This is the guarantee that the quality, the rigor, it's identical no matter which campus you're at. And if you were to walk onto the campus in Danu, you'd see all the essentials for a proper, modern education. We're talking up-to-date classrooms, fully equipped computer labs, and a library that's stocked with all the textbooks and journals students need. But honestly, the physical stuff is just the start. The real game changer? It's all digital. Students in Dadu are plugged directly into the main university's entire powerful network. I mean, think about it. They get the exact same learning management system, access to a digital library with more than 20,000 ebooks, the same student portal, same IT services, even the same plagiarism software like Turnitin. It's an absolutely massive digital leg up.
So when you pull all these threads together, what you're really looking at is this incredibly powerful and scalable model for creating genuine, widespread impact and opportunity. Sometimes the mission statement just says it all, and this is one of those times. Their goal is to develop a skilled workforce and promote educational opportunities. The Dadu campus isn't just an idea, it's the living, breathing fulfillment of that exact promise. It's extending opportunity right to where it's needed the most. So, what's the bottom line here? It's really simple. The institute in Dadu isn't some watered-down satellite campus. It's not a lesser version. It is delivering the full package, the same quality, the same rigor, and the same resources of a globally ranked university, but it's doing it right there at the local level. And that really just leaves us with one final thought to chew on. When you connect a local campus to a global standard like this, how can just one building, a single institute, end up creating an entire world of new opportunities for a whole community? It's pretty powerful stuff when you think about it.